Rolly Romero versus Isaac Cruz is happening. Now, who's going to win this fight? Well, let's look at their latest performances in which Rolly Romero fought Gervonta Davis, in which Rolly Romero started off very quick and then got caught and got TKO'd in round 6.
Seems kind of awkward, but in this fight, he's not looking.
There's a big left hook!
After this, he went on to fight Ismael Barroso, in which this was called the Old Man, in which the Old Man dropped Rolly Romero in round 3.
With a puncher, you know it's going to be difficult. And there it is, difficult!
And after this, Rolly Romero did drop the Old Man in round 9.
And now it's Romero setting down.
And the Old Man did get back up just to receive more punishment from Rolly Romero, in which the refs did enough and stopped the fight. Now let's talk about Isaac Cruz's latest performances, in which Isaac Cruz fought Eduardo Ramirez, in which Pitbull dropped him in round 2.
Cruz moving forward, not landing an awful lot of shots.
There it is!
In which Eduardo did get back up just to get knocked out in round 2.
Got a punch. No, brutal hook in the right hand.
And after this, he went on to fight Giovanni Cabrera, in which Giovanni's defense was completely trash because Isaac Cruz landed about 100 left hooks, in which this helped Isaac Cruz outland Giovanni and win by decision.
Now, let me first say some history on why this fight is happening, and then I'll tell you why I don't think this fight will happen. Now, first of all, this fight is only happening because Rolly Romero and Ryan Garcia were set to fight, as even Rolly Romero posted the poster of the fight on his Instagram, but then it turned out that this fight will no longer happen, and the fight was no longer in works because Oscar De La Hoya tweeted that Rolly Romero had priced himself out, or in other words, wanted more money than they could have given him. So then Ryan Garcia went back and forth with Isaac Cruz on Instagram looking to make a fight happen. So if the fight with Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero is no longer happening and Ryan Garcia is going back and forth with Isaac Cruz, why not get Rolly Romero, who's free, fight Isaac Cruz before Ryan does? But here's the thing, and here's why I don't think this fight will happen, and that is because we can't trust Rolly Romero on what he says or what he posts, because like I brought up, him and Ryan Garcia were so close to make a fight happen, but then in the contract signing, obviously the prizes will make this fight not happen. So we can't trust what Rolly Romero says, and especially the fact that Isaac Cruz hasn't brought up this fight or hasn't even talked about this fight happening just makes it even worse and makes it more likely of not happening. But in the end, if this fight does happen, how do I think this fight will go? Well, based off the fact that Rolly Romero is bad with pressure and can't take punches, based off what we've seen against Gervonta Davis and Ismael Barroso, it's clear that if Pitbull Cruz fights at his normal pace like he always does, with a lot of energy and with a lot of punches, it's clear that Rolly Romero is at a risk at getting dropped.